Imagine you are an electron. You travel through empty space, completely devoid of any magnetic field. By every classical rule, nothing should influence you. Yet when scientists examine where you land on a detector screen, your interference pattern has shifted. Something altered your quantum phase without ever touching you. This is not science fiction. This is the Aharonov-Bohm Effect, a confirmed, experimentally verified quantum mechanical phenomenon that fundamentally challenges our intuition about what constitutes physical reality. Today, as a physics enthusiast, I am going to walk you through every equation, every concept, and every breathtaking implication of this discovery. By the end, you will never look at a zero-field region the same way again. Let's begin with a setup. In classical electromagnetism, the story is simple and elegant. A charged particle, say an electron with charge Q, responds only to the electric field E and the magnetic field B. These fields exert a Lorentz force directly on the particle. The vector potential A and the scalar potential phi were historically treated as purely mathematical conveniences, useful tools for computing fields, but carrying no independent physical significance. If B equals 0 at the location of the particle, classical physics declares, the particle feels nothing. Full stop. This viewpoint dominated physics for over a century. It is intuitive. It is logical. And as Yakir, Aharonov, and David Bohm demonstrated in 1959, it is profoundly incomplete. The quantum world operates by a fundamentally different rulebook, and potentials are not mere scaffolding, they are the structure itself. Here is the elegant genius of the experiment. An electron source fires electrons toward a double slit-like arrangement. In the center stands a solenoid, a tightly wound coil carrying current that generates a magnetic field be confined strictly inside it. Outside the solenoid, B equals 0. Electrons split and travel path 1 above the solenoid and path 2 below it. Both paths are in regions of zero magnetic field. They recombine and strike an interference screen. In classical physics, no effect. In quantum mechanics, a striking, measurable shift in the interference pattern appears whenever the solenoid is switched on. The electrons somehow know about the flux phi_b trapped inside a region they never entered. This is the central mystery we are here to decode, and the mathematics resolves it beautifully. Now, let's attack the mathematics. The quantum mechanical phase of an electron's wave function is not just a number, it is the quantity that controls interference. Along any path, the phase accumulated depends on the vector potential A through which the electron travels. The phase difference between path 1 and path 2 is given by delta phi equals Q/H, contraintegral AdL. Let's decode this carefully. Q is the electron's charge. H is the reduced Planck constant, the fundamental quantum of action. The closed-loop integral contraintegral of a dot dl means we integrate the vector potential around the closed loop formed by both paths together. This is a line integral along the trajectory, not through the interior of the solenoid. The electron never enters the field. Yet the potential A, which permeates the exterior, is non-zero, and that is everything. Here comes the elegant mathematical bridge. By Stokes' theorem, the closed line integral of A around the loop equals the surface integral of the curl of A through any surface bounded by that loop. And here is the key. The curl of A is exactly the magnetic field B. So contraintegral A dl equals double integral B ds equals phi_b, where phi_b is the total magnetic flux through the solenoid. This gives us the second form of the equation. Delta phi equals Q phi_b/h. The phase difference depends directly on the enclosed magnetic flux, even though the electrons only travel through field-free regions. This is the mathematical proof that the vector potential A is not a convenience. It is a physical field with measurable consequences. The phase is real. The shift is real. The interference change on the screen is real. So, what do we actually observe on the detector screen? The interference intensity is described by I equals I plus I2 plus 2 square root I₂ cos delta phi. This is the standard two-beam interference formula from quantum optics, but here delta phi carries the Aharonov-Bohm phase shift. I and I2 are the individual intensities from each path. The critical term is the cosine of delta phi. When delta phi equals 0, solenoid off, 0 flux, the cosine is 1, and we get maximum constructive interference. Now switch on the solenoid. Delta phi becomes Q phi_b/h. The cosine shifts. Bright fringes move. Dark fringes appear where bright ones were. The entire interference pattern translates across the screen in proportion to the enclosed flux. This is not an approximation or a theoretical prediction. It has been measured to exquisite precision in laboratories worldwide since the 1960s. What does this tell us about the fabric of quantum reality? First, electromagnetic potentials, A and phi, are not mere computational tools. They are physically real fields that directly govern quantum phase, regardless of whether their associated field strengths E and B are zero at the particle's location. Second, this is a profound example of quantum non-locality. The electron's phase is influenced by flux it never encounters directly. Information is encoded in the topology of the vector potential field surrounding the solenoid. Third, this connects deeply to gauge theory, the mathematical framework underlying all of modern particle physics. The Aharonov-Bohm effect is essentially gauge invariance, made visible. The phase factor, given by e raised to the power of I times the charge q times the magnetic flux phi, divided by h bar, is the holonomy of the electromagnetic gauge connection around the loop. This is not abstract. It is the operating principle behind squids used in brain scanning and quantum computing. The Aharonov-Bohm effect may appear to be a purely theoretical quantum phenomenon, but it has significant real-world applications. It is the fundamental principle behind squids, superconducting quantum interference devices, which are used for ultrasensitive magnetic field detection in medical technologies such as brain imaging, MEG, and advanced heart diagnostics. It also plays a crucial role in quantum computing, nanoelectronics, and semiconductor engineering, where controlling electron phase is essential for device performance. The effect contributes to precision calibration in MRI systems and high-accuracy scientific instruments. Beyond engineering, it is central to gauge theories, which form the mathematical backbone of the standard model of particle physics. Most importantly, it transformed our understanding of reality by proving that electromagnetic potentials, not just fields, can produce measurable physical effects.